creating a cinematic camera fade in Unity.
In this last and final lesson, we'll optimize our code as well as create range sliders that will allow us to quickly and easily adjust our fade time and fade pause. For the optimization, we need to make sure Unity is no longer running our script once the fade is complete. Otherwise, it will continue to run despite the fact it's no longer in use. Open the fade script inside your code authoring software and create a private boolean called fade is complete. Next, create a new public method called fade complete. Within the fade complete method, type fade is complete equals true. For the next line of code, type this.enabled equals false. And for our last and final line of code in the fade complete method, type this.gameObject.setActive open parentheses false close parentheses. At this point, we need to create a conditional statement that will start our fade complete method. To do this, within the if statement of our update method, type if parentheses current time greater than equal fade time curly brackets fade complete parentheses. Additionally, we need to create a slider for both the fade time and pause before the fade variables. This will not only help make our script easier to use, but also restrict the numbers the users, designers, or artists can select for our fade. To do this, directly above the pause before fade variable, type square brackets, range, parentheses, 0,5. Doing this creates a slider within the inspector, which can go from a minimum value, the number on the left, and a max value, the number on the right. Lastly, we'll create a range slider for the public fade time variable as well. With that complete, let's save our script and go back into Unity to see the results. You should now see a slider to the left of the pause before fade and fade time input boxes. Since we don't want the developer or artist to accidentally remove or change the white overlay image, we need to hide that public variable within the inspector. To do this, within the code editor, type hide in inspector inside square brackets directly above the public white texture variable. Inside Unity, you should no longer be able to see the public white variable in the inspector. With all our scripting complete, you should now notice both the script and game objects are disabled once the fade is complete. At this point, our script is complete, and while not a complex script to create, your cinematic camera fade is something that can be extremely useful and used in almost any project. So for our last step, we'll drag our Fade Manager game object into our project folder to create a prefab. This will allow us to easily export it and place it in any new scene or project. With that complete, we'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please subscribe and continue to support the channel. And if you have a tutorial you'd like us to create or a topic about game development, art, or design you'd like us to cover, place it in the comments below. And always remember, don't just play, create.